The road to Winnipeg. In July of 2012, the Normans and the Petrillis embarked on an epic journey. Traveling by road, we left the comfort of our homes in search of the long-lost city of Winnipeg. Our mission was to visit the Sletowitzes and join Gavin for his birthday. Our adventure included days trapped in a minivan with no opportunity for escape. Though the road was long and treacherous, we prevailed and returned home with fond memories of the road we had traveled and fonder memories of those we had traveled it with. This is our adventure. We left Barrie on our way to Winnipeg, but of course you don't go from Barrie straight to Winnipeg. First you got to go to the cottage, then over to Thunder Bay, little stop through Kenora, and finally Winnipeg. Are we ready?
Good to go.
How do you feel? Speak to the camera.
Are you recording?
Of course I'm recording. Quickly it became apparent that my family wasn't going to be all that interested in me videoing them. Anyways, this is Lucas climbing a stump somewhere around Sault Ste. Marie. Regardless, it didn't take long for us to all settle in and start getting comfortable for the long journey ahead of us. Some more comfy than others. The scenery around the north part of Lake Superior is amazing. We had some good conversation too.
Because they said it's not equal work because it's a woman doing the job and not a man. It's only equal if it's another.
About halfway through the first day, Tony engaged the tractor beam. Basically a big magnet in front of his bumper kept him stuck to the vehicle in front of him. He says it helps with gas mileage. I'm not sure about that, but gotta admit, it seemed to make it pretty far between fill-ups. Sometimes you could identify the different bugs stuck to the back of windows of the car in front of us. And you got a good look at their license plate. Only in Quebec. Then, unfortunately, this happened.
What is that?
Look at that. There goes my windshield.
A rock.
Son of a...
Was it a big truck?
Yeah. Coming from the other side.
Sounded like a shot. Yeah.
Son of
To get our minds off of the unfortunate news of the broken windshield, we took a little detour. To go and see the Terry Fox Monument. Lucas had recently finished the Terry Fox run for his school and done fairly well, so we thought he'd be really interested in seeing the actual monument of a guy that he looked up to. There's some beautiful scenery in the area. That's the Sleeping Giant. I never could figure out why it was called that. Lucas spent most of the time climbing a tree. When we were in Wawa, we looked around and finally found the house where Jackie lived when she was a kid. Not very big, is it? Another cool thing we did was a little detour down a bumpy road to the Amethyst Mine.
I am at the Amethyst Mine here. I really don't know where it is, but
Thunder Bay.
in Thunder Bay, we found this beautiful rock. There's actually, if you look over there, you see just like digging, like a patch of sand with lots of rocks, and that's where my dad found this. This is only £7 and $21.
And they're up. And at the quarter turn.
But we finally made it, and the kids immediately started having a great time together.
Yeah, I was just following Lucas.
Okay, did we touch all 5 trees? Quick, come back to the picnic table! Quick!
Start the barbecue.
Quick! Yep. Whew.
Uncle Lawrence was nice enough to get a bike for Lucas and took him on a cool trail that included a ride over a suspension bridge. Here's Lucas showing how he can not crash, even in the face of death. Lawrence has an awesome speedboat. He loaded us all up and took us tubing. Kids had a blast. So much fun that I wanted to join in too. Hey, what could go wrong?
Oh, they're suing, they're suing!
If you want that from another angle, here's another camera that recorded the action. Perhaps with slightly different reactions.
Oh shit!
But we weren't going to be defeated, so we tried it again, taking what we had learned from our prior mistakes and improving upon it.
Now they're up!
Pretty sure we're not going to stay up? Hello? We are way up. Want to say it in slow motion? What, 3, 4 feet in the air? We were flying. It was a lot of fun. And no one died. And seeing as we had not yet broken the sound barrier, Lawrence decided to bring Lucas and I on a super high speed run on the single tube. Now, camera gets a little bit bumpy here, but you just have to appreciate how close to death this felt. Maybe 50, 60 kilometers per hour, and holding on for dear life. Now, in slow motion, you'll see the exact moment when I feel like Lucas is going to fly out of my lap to his death. Do I reach and hold him with my arms? No, I keep holding on myself, because I know if he flies off, so will I. So instead, hold him with my leg. Not my proudest moment. And next it's my turn to drive. So this is Lawrence doing some water skiing. Gets up on one ski, very impressive. He does a couple of impressive maneuvers, and then signals our spotter to slow down a little bit. Spotter is running the camera at this point, but luckily Gavin is on the ball, firms the right speed for us, and there he is. Very impressive water skiing skills. After a couple of high-speed slaloms, we circle around near the dock, and Lawrence does a beautiful bailout. Now it's my turn for water skiing. My first try didn't go so well.
No, he's down, he's down, he's down.
Now they say Winnipeg has some pretty big mosquitoes. I think one of them got Tony at this point.
Jesus. Oh. Okay, he's coming with us.
Say when you're ready.
Ready?
Hey.
Hey, he's up. He's up.
Notice at this point, as I'm somewhat tired out, I signal to go back to the dock. Tony is somewhat busy filming, and our spotter Gavin is no longer in the boat, so we just go do another lap. And this is me at the end of my run, expertly blowing it out the front door.
Okay, he let go, he let go.
Back at the house, Jackie entertained the kids by painting them. Every day she came up with a new colorful design. I think she missed her calling as a tattoo artist. But then finally, the party was on. Gavin's birthday party. Here's his Kinder Surprise cake. Ivor explaining the juxtaposition of physics versus chemistry. The ladies serving up some delicious cake, Black Forest if I recall correctly. And here we are assembling a Lego toy on Gavin's behalf. He was taking a little break from the festivities. Enjoy some SpongeBob if I'm not mistaken. And oh, what festivities they were. Exhilarating. The next day, Lawrence took us mountain biking. I wasn't so sure you could call it mountain biking when we were at least 500 kilometers away from the nearest hill. However, that didn't stop me from finding a small crevice just wide enough to wedge my front tire in and go over the handlebars. Then we went in search of the world's largest silver beavers. Here's two of them. Actually, this is the boys at the Royal Canadian Mint. They had the opportunity to lift up $500,000 worth of gold. It was awesome. They were considering stealing it and making a run for it. Couldn't decide on which direction to run. And here we are on our last day just before departing. It was really an awesome trip. Thanks, family, for sharing such a great time with me. I had an awesome time. Can't wait till next time. P.S. We're flying.